I'm Johannes of newgadgets.de, and this is the brand new Samsung Galaxy S4 that was just introduced over here in Germany today. And we're going to do an unboxing to see what's inside the box. You can already tell from the design that it's something special. And we're going to do a size comparison with the HTC One and the Samsung Galaxy S3 and the Galaxy Note 2. And also, of course, a hands-on before we're going to do the big review. And one more thing before we're going to unbox it, over here is the Samsung Galaxy S3 box. So you can see it's quite boring with this, it's just white, plain white with the logo on it. So I think the new one is much nicer. It's made of recycled materials. So you can see everything is also printed with soy ink. And yeah, I really like this woodish design over here. Looks pretty cool. And now let's see what's inside the box. Here it is. It's black mist. It's also available in white. It is really light without the battery. Also pretty thin, but we're going to have a look at it later. First of all, the content of the box. Okay, what's that? We have the manual. Everything is printed with soy ink and this recycled paper, which is pretty cool in my opinion. We have the USB to micro USB cable. There's your AC adapter. This is the German version. There's your headset. Some tips for the headset. And this is the battery with a capacity of 2600 mAh. And that's it. There's nothing left in the box. And before I guide you around the device, let's talk a bit about the specifications. So the display first, we have a Super AMOLED display, 5-inch, with a resolution of Full HD. So it's running with a Qualcomm Snapdragon 600 quad-core processor with 1.9 GHz, has 2 GB of RAM, 16 GB of storage. You can expand it with micro SD cards. It's an LTE smartphone. At the back you can find a 13 megapixel camera. On front we have a 2 megapixel camera. Thanks to an infrared LED, you can use it as a universal remote control. And as I told you before, the battery has a capacity of 2600 mAh. Okay, and now let's have a look around the device. So on top you can find the infrared LED, the headphone jack, on the left side the volume buttons, on the bottom there's the micro USB port, on the right side the power button. At the back there's the 13 megapixel camera with an LED light and also the speaker. And in order to get the battery inside you have to open it up. That's pretty easy. Over here on the left side there's a little hole to open the back. And you can also see the back is really thin and flexible. So, but don't worry, as you can see, it won't break easily. Over here we have the micro SD card slot and the micro SIM card slot. And over here you can insert the battery. Okay, the first thing you will notice is, as you can see over here, you don't even have to touch the display. It will automatically recognize the finger, and you can just swipe to unlock like on every other phone. It's super fast. So you can see we have S Travel, the Samsung Hub, Story Album, the weather. You can see in my city the weather is not really nice right now. And I want to show you the apps that are already on the device. So you can see we have the Samsung apps, the Samsung Hub, Samsung Link, Watch On, and of course everything like the camera, the gallery. That is of course also already on Android. The S Planner, so that's the calendar from Samsung. S Voice, so you can control your smartphone with your voice. We have S Health, so there will be some accessories for your health. If you're going jogging, etc., you can use this app for that. We have a text and picture scanner, the S Translator, so it will translate from different languages, and that's pretty interesting. I'm going to show it to you in my full review. And over here on the last page we have some local apps like HRS Hotels, Build, Kaufda, My Taxi. I think if you're in the US you have different apps over here. So the S4 is running a video over here, and the cool thing is if you don't look on the display, like I'm not looking right now, the video will pause. And if I look again, it will play. So I'm looking away now, so that's pretty cool. So but you can of course deactivate it if you don't like this feature. So as you can see, the Samsung Galaxy S4 has some cool new features, especially the gestures and the interaction with the user. You can see all the new features in my upcoming review video of this device, so stay tuned. And as I promised before, I want to do a little size comparison for the Samsung Galaxy S4 and other smartphones. So first of all, its predecessor, the Samsung Galaxy S3. So you can see the design, there's just a slight difference. And from the size, it's, yeah, in my opinion, not really bigger than the Galaxy S4, but it has a bigger display, as you can see here. So that's the Samsung Galaxy S3, and the S4, it's thinner than S3. And as I told you, not much bigger. Over here we have the Galaxy Note 2. This has a 5.5-inch display, and this is 5-inch. Of course, the Note 2 is a little bit thicker, and of course much bigger. I also have the Nokia Lumia 920. It's thicker, and from the width I think it's about the same, but from the height the Samsung Galaxy S4 is a little bit longer. And over here I have the main competitor, the HTC One. The Samsung Galaxy S4 is thinner than the HTC One. And when we compare it, the width is about the same. The height is, yeah, it's about the same too. When we compare it over here, you can see they are about the same size. And for measurement, the iPhone 5, it's of course much smaller. We have a 4-inch display over here, and they are about the same thickness. And that was just a size comparison with some phones and the Samsung Galaxy S4. And as you can see on this paper, we have a lot of accessories for the S4. We have flip covers, we have the S-View cover, I'm going to review that one. We have the cover plus, a leather case, we have a heart frequency sensor, there's also a scale, the S-band, headset, Bluetooth headset, HDMI adapter, all-share cast dongle, we have an external battery pack, there's a special car holder, a car charger, a docking station, a multimedia docking station. So you can see Samsung has a lot to offer on accessories for the Samsung Galaxy S4. And that was my unboxing and hands-on of the Samsung Galaxy S4. Make sure to subscribe my YouTube channel and please press the like button on YouTube if you like this video. There will be a full review soon, so stay tuned and don't miss it.